telling you, man. Tyler and his buddy, brother
Whoa.
Matt, Joseph.
That's us.
Joseph.
We are live, baby.
Yeah. Come on, Slim, turn it up.
I'm trying to make sure we don't have that popping noise, but all right, you ready to do this?
Yeah, let me go ahead and finish. All right, man. One love, guys.
All right, y'all. Welcome into Sports with Balls. I am Jeff Michael. This is Mike Scarborough. This is SWB Live 188 on a Monday night. Sitting here waiting on, I would think, the national championship game here in a little bit.
Yeah, that start like.
Are you excited for this one?
Man, you know, who's playing?
Oh, Jesus. Stop. Stop it. I can't hear you real well in my headphones. Can you?
How about now?
I don't know.
Yes.
Huh?
I'm doing SWB live right now.
There we go.
Right,
share the show. Welcome into Sports with Balls Live again. I'm Jeff Michael. This is Mike Scarborough. We've got you for an hour here leading up to the NCAA National Championship game, Kansas versus North Carolina. We're going to get into all the games here in a minute, man. First of all, I want to tell you guys we are coming to you live from Christian's Tailgate over here, 2000 Bagby. As always, we'll be here Thursday night again, and Thursday's a big day for me, and I'm going to tell you why here in a minute as well, too. Look, it's got to do with sports. It's Masters Week, baby.
You're not going, are you?
No. Oh, man, dude, if I was going, I would be fired up.
You should be going. Stephen Truitt from Clean Fight and Clean Athlete should be picking us up for all the Clean Athlete, Clean Fight that we're selling down here in Houston. Not kidding. Stephen Truitt. You need to take us to Augusta, at least one of us, all right? You hear me? You hear me? Go ahead. I can hear me.
Yeah. I just couldn't hear. I can't hear you on anything. Let me know how it sounds. If it sounds good out there, guys. Again, welcome to Sports with Balls. It is 6:03. We got you 57 more minutes of solid sports coming to you live from Christian's Tailgate 2000 Bagby, one of their 5 locations here in Houston, Texas. And man, I just scarfed down 6 of the wings in maybe 45 seconds. Yeah. And I was even thinking to myself, like, I think with these wings, I could do a competition.
I'll do that.
These things are good.
I'll do that.
No, you probably beat me. I saw how you did it. Because I don't do the and take it all off.
Oh, yeah.
I saw you, and I was like, no, you're quick.
I learned that from my kinfolk from Mo City, man. We clean it off the bone.
Yeah, got it. What's going on, Nathan? Let us know how we sound out there, man. We had some audio issues last time, but it seems like we're good to go. This time around, man, let's jump right into this show. In 1 hour from now, Kansas takes on North Carolina for the national championship, man. So I'm excited about this game. I was upset because I picked Kansas. So let's go over the Final Four, right? So Kansas, Villanova. I said Kansas was going to kill them. It's exactly what happened. Villanova was 2 players down. They were shorthanded. Villanova put up somewhat of a fight in the first half. Kansas just blew them out. It was over in the second half. I really, really liked that game because I called it. Now, that game got kind of boring. The second game was maybe top 5 of all-time college basketball games ever. The North Carolina Duke game, it was unbelievable, man. For those of y'all out there that watched this game, man, let us know how you felt about this game because there was 18 lead changes, 12 ties, big missed calls, big three-point shots by both teams, missed free throws. It had everything in it, bro. And it was North Carolina versus Duke, Coach K's last game. Man, I was on the edge of my seat like the entire game, bro. It was fantastic. A fantastic basketball game.
So where'd you watch that at? Because you didn't return any of my texts.
No, I wasn't returning anybody's, bro. I was sitting at home and I was like, wow, this is a basketball game. And I was excited because, again, Coach K's last game, going up against, his rival who had beat him in his last game at home. And sorry for Coach K, man, but North Carolina spoils it for Duke again, dude.
Well, considering the fact that you didn't return my text I don't think I called because I was trying to get an update on what was going on.
Well, I mean, there's phones for that stuff.
I was busy.
Yeah, well.
I was out there busy working the streets.
If you're calling me for an update and you have a phone to call me from and ask me for an update, I'm going to hang up on you. I'm just saying, like it's real easy, like to type in NCAA on your phone or ES, whatever, the mothership.
So you know what I call that? I call that GTS. Google that stuff.
Yeah, GTS. Right? Google that stuff. But again, y'all, welcome into Sports with Balls. We just got started here talking about the Duke North Carolina game, which was fantastic in all sorts of different ways, man. Again, 18 lead changes, 12 ties, big three-pointers made, big three-pointers missed. You had free throws that were missed by both teams. It just had it all, man. And this game interests me for a number of different things, right? So one of them being that after the game was over, all right, well, North Carolina won the game, obviously, right? After the game was over, North Carolina player Armando Bacot, who's like probably their top player.
Okay.
He sprains his ankle really, really bad at the end of the game. And he says, verbatim, "You're going to have to cut my leg off for me not to play in the championship game."
That's what's up.
All right?
That's what's up.
That's college basketball. And then Coach K got on the presser right afterwards, and he sits there and he says, "Every player in my locker room is crying." And he said, "I know I've done something right," when they're either crying of joyness or crying because they're upset that they lost.
Right.
And that's what this was all about, man. And it was fantastic to watch that. Afterwards, the LA Lakers were playing that night. And I look on there, and I'm seeing that LeBron James, in a must-win game for the LA Lakers, he ain't playing. Yeah. I got a guy from UNC saying they're going to have to cut his leg off to play. And LeBron James, in a must-win playoff game, is telling them, I'm going to sit this out.
That sounds about LeBron.
I don't know, man. Like it just that drives me absolutely insane about the NBA and how these college kids and like what they're all about. That was fantastic to watch. There's a difference now between the NCAA and NBA basketball, and at this point, college basketball, especially those rival games, are way more interesting for that exact reason.
Right? They're playing to win the game, not to get a paycheck. And, but that's also a tribute to the coach, all right? Because the players believe in him so much so that they're willing to sacrifice their leg, their injury, or whatever it is to finish it out, man. It's all about finishing.
Yeah.
You got to finish the play. The next play is the most important play.
Yeah.
So, man, that's awesome, man.
Armando Bacot is an incredible player. We're going to see him here in about an hour when they tip off North Carolina versus Kansas, and I'll get into my picks here in a minute on that game. But it's fantastic to me, and the emotion that these players and these coaches ran into, and Coach K walking off the court with his wife, and man, just take Coach K's last game out of it, right? The emotion that the players played with this Duke UNC game, the UNC players were ecstatic. Roy Williams in the stands just going absolutely berserk, because his team had won, his old team had won, and those were guys that Roy Williams recruited. So those are his players. All those coaches on that staff are Roy Williams' staff. That was an incredible basketball game. Like I said, for me, top 5 basketball game ever. It ranks up there with the Christian Laettner game.
What?
Dude, it was phenomenal. That game was unbelievable.
Wait, you just said Christian Laettner game.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the most memorable games.
This one was up there, bro.
Because
this game was there.
We were in junior high when that game.
You might have been in junior high.
Bring me my lunchbox. Bring me my lunchbox.
Look.
I'm still in junior high, guys.
Yeah, you still are for sure.
Yeah, I'm always in class. But what I'm saying is that I remember that. Hey, look, Cole. Look at Cole.
Oh yeah.
So I'm always in class. Anyway, you'll remember that just like when the shuttle exploded, it's called an episodal memory. You'll always remember. So you're saying that game was that good?
Dude, it was.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to YouTube that or GTS the game.
Dude, if you did not watch that game, It was fantastic from start to finish. Again, 18 lead changes, 12 ties, missed free throws, missed calls by the referee, had everything.
Wow.
It had coaches screaming at the coaches. It was just a great basketball game. Afterwards, the emotions poured out onto the floor between both teams, and even in the press conference. Just a well-fought game on both sides. It was an unbelievable basketball game. I loved watching it. I loved watching that college basketball game. And like I said, in the meantime, I'm sitting here watching this stuff on ESPN, and LeBron saying in a must-win game in LA, which is ironic because he had tweeted out, sorry guys, I'm going to call it a day, but on April Fool's, and he did it on purpose, right? That should have been a real tweet.
Right.
Instead of an April Fool's joke. No, you called it a day, bro. You have missed 2 straight games, must-win games for the LA Lakers. They have a 0.02 chance of making the playoffs now because he has a sprained ankle. Meanwhile, a guy for UNC says you're going to have to cut my leg off in order for me not to play.
Okay, so this what makes me want to bring up this question for the listeners and or you, Jeff, and Cole. Does that single act right there separate the difference between Michael Jordan and LeBron James?
No, there's a lot.
LeBron James Michael Jordan played with the flu and won a championship.
Technically, I guess it was food poisoning we found out afterwards, but it was bad pizza or something like that. I don't know. But
all right.
Stephen Truitt, T-4 days. Yes, I know. We are going to get into some Masters talk here in a little bit, especially Tiger Woods. Stephen, I know you're going to the game. We're going to get into your product, too, here in a little bit as well. Dude, this NCAA championship game tonight is 1 hour away. Let's get into that just for a little bit. I know, Mike, you're not the biggest Kansas fan or North Carolina fan, but I want to, and this might be, look, some people might take, well, I don't know if they take your bets because you've been pretty bad lately, but.
I've been horrible.
All right, here it is, 8:20 tonight, 1 hour and 8 minutes away, North Carolina an 8 seed, who was on it's not a Cinderella run, but it is a good run for them. It's an 8 seed. I think they're only the 5th team in NCAA tournament history to make it to that far, playing number 1 Kansas, who has gone under the radar and just been killing people. Right now, it's Kansas -4. I already placed my bet. What's your opinion on this game tonight?
Okay, I'm going with the powder blue because I'm going to tell you why. This Sunday, after I got done doing a little prison ministry, I rolled up into a gas station. The gas was $3.77, and the car that was parked in front of the gas station was an Oilers truck.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And I was
Love your blue.
I was like, that. So I'm going to go with North Carolina because they're as close to.
So you're going North Carolina +4.
Yeah, +4 because they got the powder blue. That was my symbol. That was my sign. So I got to go with them.
Look, man, that's as good of a reason or an excuse to bet as anybody can give me, right? Because, I mean, certain people pick bets just based on the most random things possible. I'm going Kansas because of what I had mentioned earlier is that Armando Bacot did sprain his ankle pretty bad. He's one of their top players, and I don't know how bad it is, but it looked terrible. He was getting carried off. It was late in the game versus Duke, and I don't know how long he's going to be able. I'm sure they're going to shoot him up with cortisone. I'm sure there's going to be all that going on.
Yeah.
But Kansas has been cruising, man, and they just look unbelievable. And they're a 1 seed, and North Carolina's an 8 seed. The -4, I got to think Kansas is going to. I think Kansas might blow this game out in the second half. I think the first half they'll stay with them.
Good.
Plus, you got to understand this too. To match the intensity, to me, that was North Carolina's championship when they played Duke. That intensity in that game was unbelievable. For them to match that intensity and match that game versus Kansas, I just don't think they can get up for it because that Duke game was draining. Like, I mean, wow. That was, to me, that was their national championship. I think Kansas goes through this. I think Kansas wins by more than 4. And it's been a great run for North Carolina, but Kansas is, man, watch these boys. They are good.
This is one of those games where North Carolina, they're in there, they got nothing to lose, but even if they do lose, they're going to it's already been a moral victory anyways because they got there. So It's going to be an issue. Like you said, it's going to be close in the first half, but I don't see them holding on.
One of our listeners, well, can LeBron take a nap already and curl up with a good book? I love it. Yeah, he needs to, man. Again, LeBron in must-win games, he just it's the oldest team. The Lakers are the oldest team in NBA history, like for median of age-wise. We all knew this from the very beginning. I don't know why LeBron didn't see it, and AD's been hurt. He got hurt again, and it just, man, look, the Lakers are done. I have no faith in the Lakers pulling off anything. They're not going to make the playoffs, and what the Lakers do with LeBron after this is anybody's guess. But man, if I was LeBron. And nobody can ever really think about what he does. I would retire, man. I would call it a day, bro. And granted, he's leading scorer. Of course, he's a leading scorer. There's nobody on that team. I mean, Westbrook. Like, come on, dude.
Westbrook don't check out.
I think last night they had their 39th different starting lineup. That's insane. And LeBron James has only played he's missed a third of the games, right? He's missed 50 out of the 150 games that he's played with the Lakers. Don't give me all this LeBron's this, LeBron's that, dude. I'm so sick of it, dude. Just the NBA's in great hands with the young talent it has, so LeBron James needs to go away, especially if he can't play when his team is trying to make the playoffs. And he's like, nope.
Hey, did you get that picture I sent with LeBron James chips?
No.
I saw it at that same gas station with the Oilers truck. It was in Dayton, home of Daryl K. Royal, by the way. Book 'em. There's chips with LeBron James.
You keep talking. I got to turn this down.
Okay. LeBron James is, no one wants to eat his chips. The entire shelf of LeBron James chips were full. Nobody wants anything to do with LeBron James. So, hey, Rick, I see you, Rick. Oh, Coach guy I played with at TCU, Rick. Thanks for watching, man. Keep on tuning in. I just dropped my pen. I'll get my pen here in a second. I appreciate you guys following and listening. Hey, we got a special promo. Go to my website, look at it while Jeff is getting ready. Yeah. We got Mod Pizza in the house.
Sorry, that song was terrible and it was loud.
It was loud.
Anyways, back here, man, thank you guys for tuning in. Look, we got to thank a couple of people before we keep going. Number one, I want to thank attorney Brian White. Look, driven by you're doing the Vanna White. Today's show brought to you by attorney Brian White. When you're injured for any reason and need real results from a real attorney, call attorney Brian White. Best phone number in the biz, 713-500-5000. 71. Well, hold on. Can I do it right? 713-500-5000. Yeah, I got it. Bam.
That would be us. That would be us in a tank.
Also, yeah, that would be us. Like, I've never been there.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I've never. I don't know what you're talking about.
Me neither.
Fitz Roofing. Call my boy Corey over there for any roofing needs, man. Driven by their commitment to the community, focused on building relationships, not just revenue. FITZroofing.com. That's 832-521-3001. My boy Corey Fitz over there getting it done. Got a ton of awards every week. It seems like he's posting about new awards. He's even in Nashville now. Incredible company, man. They did my roof. They come pressure wash your whole house and driveway and stuff when you're done. It's fantastic.
Little value added there.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
All right, so we went over the NCAA championship a little bit. We'll probably rewind and get back to that here in a little bit because it does kick off right after this show ends in 1 hour. And got into LeBron James. John Shire, by the way, will replace Coach K. For those of y'all that didn't know, and he's been there for a long time, a great coach, and we'll see what happens after that. Now, let's get into my favorite subject. Uh-oh. It is Masters Week, brother. I cannot wait till tomorrow morning. I have 3 alarms set. Tiger Woods is giving a press conference at 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and he will announce whether or not he's playing. He hasn't withdrawn. I thought it was Friday he had to withdraw, and he did not. Everybody has seen what's going on now. You've all seen the videos. You've all seen him out there. I think Tiger's in. You, on the other hand, said he's not, but then you recanted today and said you think that he'll play, but he won't make the cut.
2 days.
You think he won't make the cut?
2 days.
I say BS. If Tiger plays, he makes the cut.
He's doing okay. Look, number one is Tiger Woods. Number 2, he's still getting better. All right.
Sure.
He's at a place where he can at least play a couple days. All right. there's no reason for him to go 4 days.
Well, it's not a reason if he can't. If he makes the cut, he has to play Saturday, Sunday. It's not that. There's no such thing as like a reason for him to.
You can withdraw.
No, he's not going to withdraw. Dude, you're crazy as all hell. What's wrong with you, Mike?
I don't know.
You need
he don't want to get hurt.
Somebody bring this man a shot. Dude.
No. Shot of Jesus juice.
Look, Tiger Woods, if he can play, is going to play. Every sign is pointing towards Tiger Woods playing on Thursday, and I cannot wait, bro. I cannot wait tomorrow at 10 a.m. for him to announce that he's going to play. It's going to change the aspect of this tournament. It's going to change everybody's televisions this weekend. It's going to change a lot of viewership and a lot of sponsors. Dude, the money is going to come flying in.
Oh,
It's going to come flying in, bro. Literally on jets.
All the airports.
Bags of it.
All the airports are like, it's the Tiger effect, because everybody and their grandmother is going to get to Augusta. All those Airbnbs and all those hotels and the RV spots that were left, those just triple.
Austin Bauer says Tiger is in. Bet he finishes top 10. That's ballsy. Kevin Anthony said, Mike, shut your dirty mouth about Tiger. I love it. Oh, my God.
I love you, Anthony.
Yeah.
We became friends on, I think, Facebook this week.
Well, that's sweet, dude.
That's very nice.
That is, I mean, look, we've got a love story brewing here on Sports with Balls.
I love when guys give me friend requests, because I always think, like, these guys don't like me, man.
Oh, my God.
So thank you, Kevin.
Y'all are a trip. Tiger Woods plays, man, and look, so there's a bunch of rumors out there how he looks, how he feels. There's all kinds of stuff, and of course, nobody. So I look past all this. Nobody's going to sit there and say, hey, Tiger doesn't look good. He doesn't know. People are going to say exactly what they're saying right now. He looks like his old self. Yeah. Because Tiger Woods would not go out there if he didn't feel like he could compete.
Right. Yeah,
he wouldn't.
No.
I feel like in his brain now, again, we don't know how his leg's going to hold up walking 4 days in a row. I have no idea. Or even 2 days in a row. Hopefully he makes the cut, because you want to see him on the weekend. Like, that's the whole goal. Dude, tomorrow morning we're going to find out, and he's going to say that he's in, and it's going to change a lot of people's plans for the weekend. I'm supposed to go to Galveston, which I'm going this weekend.
So what are you going to do in Galveston? You're going to be with the kids. You got some plans.
I'm watching. I'm watching, dude. I'm sorry, but I am watching.
Okay,
my daughter, I shouldn't even say this. My daughter has two softball games Saturday afternoon, right? She's going to drive back in, take her to her softball games. I'm either going to have it on my phone, and I'm coaching. I'm either going to have it on my phone, or she ain't playing softball.
You're sick.
Yeah, she's sick. Yeah, plantar. My daughter, my 9-year-old daughter, my son's 7. My 9-year-old daughter's gonna have plantar fasciitis on Saturday, because if Tiger's on the weekend, I'm watching. I'm watching, and I mean, look, I have little the cable at the Xfinity app on my phone, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on NBC or CBS. Sorry, CBS. So I'll be able to watch at the softball field. I'll act like I'm recording her, but it'll have Tiger on the screen.
The split screen?
I'll be like, yeah! And nothing happens in the game. That'll be funny. Austin, what if he retires tomorrow? Yeah, I don't know about that.
Who said that?
Austin being funny.
Yeah, Austin.
You shut your dirty mouth, Austin.
Hey, Austin, I know what you're doing. You know when I came over there today. I know what you're doing. But,
so Tiger Woods will make an announcement tomorrow morning. Well, okay, so it's not that he'll make an announcement. There's a press conference involving Tiger Woods at 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We all know what it's about, and the questions are going to come pouring in. He's not going to wait till Thursday, because the sponsor money, this is going to change.
Everything.
This will change the Masters. It'll change capacities. Everything. Absolutely everything, dude. It'll triple. I mean, the numbers from the people that are going there, there's so many people that are probably trying to get there right now. It's unbelievable. And Tiger's saying, I'm in. Wait till you see how many flights are booked to Atlanta immediately after that.
I might drive, dude. I'm not even
jeez. Dude, you know what's funny is I believe you. You drive everywhere.
I'm driving to Abilene tomorrow. I'm waking up at 3:30, and I'm driving to Abilene tomorrow. I'm going to go visit someone very special to me. But I don't have anything to do this weekend. Why not drive to Augusta? I mean, I don't need to.
I'd be so pissed.
That I drove there?
Yeah, because I'm in Galveston with the kids, and
I'll film it.
and
I'll take pictures.
Yeah, that's gonna make me happier.
Or Stephen Truitt.
Gonna piss me off.
Or Stephen Truitt
with
Clean Fight and Clean Athlete can pick
What is it? Listen, Stephen Truitt has an incredible product. His banner was supposed to be done today. It'll be done tomorrow, dude. It is called Clean. What is it? www.cleanathlete.org, and it is fantastic, dude. It is a spray bottle. Mike didn't bring it today, but it's a spray. It acts as a mask. You just spray it on your face, spray it on your hands. It's all organic. It's what your body actually produces, chemical-wise, to fight this stuff, dude.
Ooh.
It is phenomenal. And y'all go to I'll post it up here. www.cleanathlete.org. Steven, if you're still listening, please post it in the comments so these people know where to get it from. It's awesome.
Hey, Mod Pizza is going to be rolling it out. So thank you, Stephen Truitt, for your fine
There's no cell phone. Oh, there's no cell phones allowed at the Masters? Wait, what?
No cell phones.
That's awesome.
And it takes from the gate to the course. It's a mile. It's a mile.
I mean,
long.
you got to be in shape.
You got to be in shape, and then you got the terrain. So if girls, you might want to wear your activewear.
How are they gonna? They pat you down for your cell phones?
Yeah, absolutely they do.
Man, people are sneaking cell phones in. You damn skippy people are gonna be in there recording. Dude.
They're gonna try.
Yeah, 100%.
The minute you,
I don't know. There it is, www.cleanathlete.org. We'll put a picture up here in a little bit. I don't know how you screen for that, man. I don't know. That would almost be impossible.
They check everybody at the entrance, and they go through just like at the.
Yeah, I understand that, dude. But that place is gonna be packed like that. I don't know, dude. Like you got to check every woman's purse, bags, everything. Well, like I don't know. That seems a bit harsh.
They do it every year, though. See, here's the deal. There's only a limited amount of people that can get in.
They don't do that every year. I've seen many of pictures and videos from fans at Masters.
Well, okay.
Steven,
I could be wrong.
Metal detectors. Nope, you cannot get a phone in. We'll see. Look, I'm all for that. The whole thing about the Tiger War, it started in Augusta, all right, when he won by 12 strokes.
Right.
Or 9. When you hear it from 5 holes away on the other side of the course, dude, it's different. It sounds different. It rolls over those hills, dude. It's at Augusta. Right. And it is, he did something, and you're just like, oh, crap. How many times have you seen Tiger 4 or 5 shots back? Somebody hears a roar that's in the lead, and they crumble.
Right.
It's unbelievable to watch. And I realize Tiger usually doesn't come from behind. He's usually, in front. But just him playing in this tournament, it's been 14 months since the car accident. It would be fantastic for golf, fantastic for the players, fantastic for the fans. Just in sports in general, it will consume the sports world this weekend.
Right.
100%. The Masters will consume. There's no college football. There's no NFL. The opening day of baseball is this coming to Thursday. By the way, we're having our baseball special on Thursday, so you guys pay attention at 6 p.m. Thursday. I understand it's opening day, but that's when we're going to go over everything baseball on Monday. We got a few things to get into today, but on Thursday, not Monday, on Thursday, we're going to go over all baseball. We're going to go over to the divisions. We're going to go over who we think is going to win, why, trades, who's powerful, pitching, batting, everything. Then it'll be Thursday's baseball
day
special.
Is Thursday?
Thursday afternoon.
Wasn't it just Wasn't it just yesterday that we were talking about the lockout? Is it that or is
it was just a short off season, or not preseason, if you want to call it. So, MLB starts Thursday. My Houston Astros, 8:38 Central Time. They're playing the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Ooh, little Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, Ohtani's pitching. Cannot wait.
Is Trout in the lineup? Or is he hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt. Okay. I mean, no, he's in the lineup.
Okay.
It'll be a fun game. The Astros, look, we're going to go over all that. We might get into it a little bit later on if we have time, but there's only 30 minutes left. Let me know if you need a guest for Baseball Insight during the year. Of course, Steven. Always glad to have guests on for baseball, because baseball is my sport, which sounds weird, right? You would think it's football or something else.
Stephen Truitt?
Yeah.
Hey, Steven, you and Kip Wells, y'all need to come. Please come.
Oh, Kip Wells.
Look, let me tell you, Stephen Truitt, I'm going to tell y'all right now.
Uh-oh. Tell us.
You find me a better baseball player than Stephen Truitt, and I will literally kiss your feet.
It's a well-oiled machine.
Did you just hear what I said?
Kiss my feet.
I will kiss your feet if you can find a better baseball player than Stephen Truitt. Oh, let's get some 6 feet. Oh, he just blew that off, Stephen, by the way. I was giving you some.
I didn't blow it off. I completely did. I just I got hungry, said, well, never mind.
Stephen, and then Kip Wells, with a 12-year career, he's got a dojo down off I-10. I'm going to do speed training there. He said I can come in and do some speed training. We can do a show, whatever. man, that's a big thank you, big thank you out to you guys for just taking my call.
Steven says, easy now.
That's exactly what he would say. That's exactly what
the Masters, it's Masters week, right? So again, Tiger gets a press conference tomorrow at 10 a.m. our time, Central Time. I'm assuming he's going to say he's in. I don't know why he'd be there, still practicing. And there's even a promo video they just kind of leaked out. I posted it up. Go to Sports with Balls, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter page. I put it all on everywhere. Just go to Sports with Balls. Just type in it, and it's on every one of the social media outlets. And it's sort of like a promo video for him playing. I mean, he had somebody following him with his shots, and man, he does look just like he did. You can't even tell that his leg is probably a little deformed or whatever, but he looks great. I fully expect him tomorrow to say, I'm in, and watch the sports world go ballistic.
I am so fired up. Just the fact that Tiger is playing, because I mean, many years ago when he went through that personal thing in his life, and people were saying, oh, what a this, what a that. You know what? Man, that dude has overcome so many things from a very young age. He's been exposed to so much. And for him to come out, go through the wreck, show people that you can recover from something like that, get back in the game.
He's gone through a lot.
But that's just a true warrior champion.
I really liked the party Tiger. Dude, he was on fire when he was partying, bro. Like he was balling out of control when he was doing whatever the hell he wanted. Like it was great. And then when he got busted for it, yeah, it kind of all went
ding dong.
All went down the tube. But Party Tiger was the best. Like, sorry, look, he was killing it, man. He like you talk about like worry free. I mean, the guy was. But like a waitress at a Waffle House? Come on, Tiger.
Hey, man. Hey, you've been
in the back. Dude, there's video. If you go watch the HBO special, he's in the back by a dumpster in an Escalade banging out this Waffle House waitress, dude. I'm like, what? You're Tiger Woods. Did you just get tired of the hotties? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. You just
said Waffle
House. She was.
Hey, dude.
She was a Waffle House waitress.
Hold up. Some of them small town Waffle Houses got some lookers, bro. I'm just saying. Not my type, but not my type.
Dude, Tiger just had, I think he had an issue. Steven brought up a good point. So, in that video that I was talking about, Tiger Woods is seen walking around with FootJoys instead of Nikes, and Nike released a statement saying that we are glad to see Tiger's progress and how he's coming back, and we're here to facilitate whatever Tiger needs. I don't know if they're going to make him a special shoe that's more comfortable, but it doesn't seem. I mean, I don't want to say a slap in the face to Nike, but that definitely makes you think, because of his leg issues, that FootJoys are way more comfortable to walk in than Nikes.
Right.
And that's probably not good.
Right.
And I don't know if he did that on purpose or just didn't think about the shoes, but that's unlike Tiger, especially considering, obviously, his brand in Nike is solidified. That is pretty weird that he did that.
Yeah, I agree, but at the same time, it's all about the health.
He said it was Perkins restaurant. Dude, you know what I'm talking about, though. You see the video, and he literally parks his Escalade in the back of this restaurant, Perkins or Waffle House, whatever you want to talk about, and it's like, she meets him outside the back by the dumpster in an Escalade and goes in like Tiger. But he was winning tournaments. Who cares? Like, he was partying. Party like a rock star. Party like a rock star. He was getting it, boy. Anyways, he was badass then.
Oh my God.
So going back to his Tiger's controversy, right? Like, I mean, so much Tiger Woods has gone through in his whole career, trying to basically reinvent himself 2 or 3 different times, right? In the public eye, at least. And him, I fully expect him to make an announcement tomorrow that he will be back on Thursday, and it will change the golf world once again. And dude, I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. I think nothing but very highly of that guy. If anybody knows me, they know of all the athletes that I want to meet Tiger Woods because of what we just talked about. All the controversy that guy's gone through, he seems to persevere. Every athlete that we know, maybe aside from Michael Jordan, would have quit. Through like all the scrutiny from public eye, private, from the media, from everybody, just clowning this guy nonstop, and he still wins Masters. That is dude, to have the mental fortitude to get that done, that's impossible.
And you know what?
Almost.
And Tiger should be commended for what he's done. on a personal level because he took a situation where people were on him, they're backstabbing, backsliding, all that stuff. Yeah, he did something that wasn't right, but you know what? He recovered.
Yes.
And we should celebrate people that take responsibility for their actions
Yes.
and do something about it.
Yeah, exactly. And some people have done that, but they never get back to the pinnacle in their athletic career that they were at.
But
dude, Tiger's different. He's built different, bro.
Everything.
And now, like, he came back, he won. If it wasn't for the car wreck, I think that maybe he's partying into, I don't know. But like. Anyway, like, I'm just saying, Tiger Woods is, in my opinion, the best golfer that's ever lived. And I've watched Jack. I get it. It's a 2-horse race. Everybody understands that. Jack Nicklaus and Tiger. I just think that Tiger's better in his prime. A lot of people say equipment-wise, Tiger had better equipment, stuff like. Dude, Tiger Woods, you still got to swing and hit the ball,
right.
and
the game is the game, no matter what. Now, let me tell. Okay, and I'm going to get in trouble for saying this.
Let's do it. That's what we're here for.
I respect the old timers. I do. Okay, but let's call a spade a spade. Those guys were drinking beer, smoking cigarettes.
Oh yeah,
and they
were John Daly in it.
Right. I mean, come on. The guys that play now are hyper competitive. They've been specially trained in what they do. So for you to be on the top of your game, like Tiger Woods has been for like the last 40 years,
when everybody's on the top,
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's that's the point you're making. Is that every one of these guys, Brooks Koepka, DeChambeau, Rory McIlroy, all these guys are all in physical prime conditions in their 20s and early 30s. Tiger's in his 40s. And banging them out. And they haven't gone through the mental toughness that Tiger's gone through with all that controversy. Man, go back and look through Tiger's history, dude. It is crazy all the stuff that he's gotten into and what has happened to him. He's wrecked 2 cars, the golf car, the golf club through the window with his ex, and and then we talked about the banging a girl in an Escalade, and then like partying with Jordan and Barkley in Vegas, and then like dude, his dad dying, the public scrutiny about him being a cheater, just everything. Just everything.
So he's going from a Cadillac to a Buick.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tiger's on point, dude. Steven makes a great point, says the courses have changed, so the equipment argument is tired. I completely agree with that. I just can't wait. I can't wait till tomorrow for him to announce that hopefully he is playing in this week's Masters. And that just means from now on, 3 weeks from now, you've also got another major. That just means that he's gearing up for all the majors and that we'll see him for the next couple of years, barring something else happening to him. Hopefully nothing, But when Tiger's out there, golf is different in every... That's unarguable. You cannot argue that. When Tiger Woods is playing, golf is different. Everybody steps up their game. Like, it's crazy. Every single one of these guys that plays golf should donate 10% of their paychecks to Tiger Woods and his foundations or whatever, because golf would not make that much money, nor be the same if it wasn't for him.
Nice run. That's a nice run. And I will tell you, what you just said, he made everybody more competitive. The last time I was out at Carlton Woods, I saw the guy from Spring Woodlands. I can't remember his name. He had just won the green jacket, and he was out there at 6 o'clock in the morning before anybody else got out there. And I was playing with Greg Whitner, I believe, Greg Whitner from Group 1, and that guy was out there from 6 taking swings. Okay, Greg and I play a very fast round. We were done by, I think, 9:30, 10 o'clock. That dude was still taking cuts.
Yeah.
That had to be in at least 1,000 cuts from the time that we started. Because, they don't just rapid fire it. So that's the Tiger effect.
Yeah.
That's the work ethic.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That guy would not be out there for that long if he wasn't trying to chase somebody like Tiger Woods.
That's right.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. So some of the records at the Masters, so just the Masters alone, Tiger Woods has made $9.6 million. Largest margin of victory wasn't 9, it was 12, like I first mentioned. Lowest scoring round average, he holds that too at 70.87. 9 largest lead after 54 holes. He's at a 9-stroke lead, and the youngest winner ever when he was 21 years old, 21 and 3 months. Tiger Woods won in Augusta, and we're all hoping that tomorrow we will hear the great news that he is back. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I want to see Tiger Woods out there, man. Fantastic. Let's move on to some NFL real quick. I'm not going to stay on it too long, but there was a huge trade that went down today, and it affects 2 teams in a very, very large way, and I'll tell you why. The Eagles and the Saints agree to a trade, and this is a lot to take in. The Eagles received the 18th pick in this year's draft, the 101th pick in the 3rd round this year, and the 237th pick in the 7th round this year. They also received next year a 1st round pick, and that's huge. I'll tell you why in a second. And they receive a 2nd round pick in 2024. In return, and everybody needs to thank the Colts for this. In return, the Saints receive a number 16 pick this year, number 19 pick this year, and the number 194 pick in the 6th round this year. Why does this affect both teams? Number one, the Saints get 2 picks in the 1st round. They're going after a quarterback.
Absolutely.
100%. The New Orleans Saints did this for one reason and one reason only, and that's to go after one of these 2 or 3 quarterbacks it's not a heavy quarterback year. It really isn't.
Malik, they're going to get that Malik guy.
Yeah, I would think that they'd go after him.
You don't make those moves without having that target.
You got to talk into the mic.
Oh, yeah. You don't make those moves without having that target.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a lot of people are like, why'd they do this? It's for a specific reason. They want a quarterback, and they're going after one. They've got the number 16 and number 19 pick right now. I'll go over the draft picks for you real quick. I have them all right here. Give me a second on where they are. I thought I had them down here. Man, I had them all sitting right here on who the first 3. Man. Anyways, right now you've got Aiden Hutchinson going to Jackson. Well, here's the top 10. Jacksonville 1, Detroit 2, Texans 3. Okay. Nobody there is taking a quarterback. Number 4, Jets, they're not taking a quarterback either. Giants, I don't know. I doubt it. And then you got number 6, the first quarterback that may be taken. No, Carolina might take a quarterback, as well they should. Chargers aren't at number 7. You've got Malik Willis at number 8, apparently. So, anyways, the quarterbacks comes into the 1st round. The Chargers, I had this pulled up on where. I don't know why it's not on here right now because I had it all pulled up on the new. I'll pull it up on my computer. But, anyways, the Seattle Seahawks are going after a quarterback this year. All right. On the flip side of that, this sets up the Eagles in a really quarterback-heavy next year's draft. To get a quarterback. They're giving Jalen Hurts 1 more year to see what he can do, and if he can't, the Eagles are set next year to go after a franchise quarterback. Yeah. So, in my opinion, smart move on both these teams.
Yeah, smart GM moves right there. I like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Thinking ahead. Sometimes you got it. I mean, you have to plan ahead because you know that going into the season, say, hey, this is going to be a 50-50 season anyway, so let's go ahead and prepare for next year. Yeah. I like that move.
The Eagles have 2 number 1 picks. 2 number 1 picks. So the Saints
take notes.
Yeah, right. The Texans may surprise people. We'll see.
I doubt
it. But the Eagles have 2 number 1 picks in next year's draft. Saints have 2 number 1 picks in this year's draft. Both of them going for a QB. Jalen Hurts will get another chance this season to become the Eagles quarterback and for the future. They have a really, really different offense. It's not exciting. It's very slow. It's very run-oriented. And if Jalen Hurts can keep that up, because they're competitive. It's about ball control, right? It's old school football.
Right.
But the Eagles are all about old school football. Now, if they don't make the playoffs this year, you can fully expect that this trade on purpose was to go get a quarterback in next year's draft. Speaking of quarterbacks in the NFL, Colin Kaepernick through this weekend, and I am not against somebody trying to sign Colin Kaepernick if he is worthy. Don't give me this. He's been blackballed. I don't want to hear that. I really don't. Did you see his throwing motion? It hasn't changed. And the reason that he wasn't able to make it in the NFL is because his throwing motion is too long. It takes him too long to get rid of the football. And he does it where he throws it outside and holds it and then slings it. And that doesn't work in the NFL. Those 0.2 seconds, 0.3 seconds is a ton.
That's a step.
Yeah, and that's how many people are half a step at least, and they knock it out of his hands every single time. Now, if you want to give Colin Kaepernick a backup quarterback position in the NFL, is he worth the backup spot? Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
This is going to rub people way wrong.
I mean, that's
Colin Kaepernick said the NFL was like slave trade. Whatever, bro. Leave. Get out.
Yeah, so Yeah, I mean, he did dog the NFL. Maybe I'm sure a lot of owners are mad at him. But
you want to pay me $900,000? I will do whatever you.
There's 8 teams. There's 8 teams that he could possibly go to. All right, 8 teams. The NFL scouts have actually looked at him. Right, Kansas City, Seattle, Baltimore, Tennessee, Philadelphia, Carolina, San Francisco. Oh, man, y'all must hate Trey Lance, bro.
It's California, bro.
San Francisco must hate Trey Lance, bro, because now you hear that Jimmy Garoppolo is coming back. No faith, Trey Lance, no faith in him. So whoever drafted him, y'all need to be fired.
Yeah.
And the Green Bay Packers are another potential landing spot if Colin Kaepernick does get a job in the NFL.
There is no
again.
way.
Look, it has nothing to do with his personal decisions, all right? Throw that out the window.
Okay.
I sat here and watched him.
It's garbage,
dude. It was not that good.
Those were college receivers.
Yeah, I didn't.
Those weren't pros. There's a big difference between a college receiver and a pro, okay? We're not talking about a step. We're talking about skill. We're talking about timing. We're talking about all kinds of different things. Those college dudes were waiting on the pass.
And it's just he has his throwing motion is not conducive for the NFL. But whatever. I'm not a GM, so I don't make those decisions. I'm just here to give you my damn opinion. And this is sports with balls, and that's what we do.
And that means footballs, baseballs, and NASCAR because it takes balls to drive NASCAR.
Man, I love me some NASCAR. I named my son after the movie Days of Thunder. Ooh, he knows that. Cole Trickle.
Hey, I made Cole laugh today.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Hey, Cole ripped it up at that fun run.
Yeah, he did.
Cole ripped it up.
So earlier, look, we're almost, we only have 14 minutes left in the show, dude. That is wild. Talking about tonight's game, man, Kansas takes on University of North Carolina after North Carolina upended the Duke Blue Devils and Coach K's coaching career. Second time this season they have beaten them. My opinion is that Kansas will run over Duke. I mean, not Duke, North Carolina. North Carolina has Bacot. He's hurt. And also, I do believe that Duke UNC game took it out of UNC. I think that was their national championship. I believe Kansas has been playing incredibly good basketball. They played 3 incredible halves. The last bad half they had was versus Miami. You texted me during that. You said upset, and I said no way. And Kansas destroyed them. Right. Destroyed Miami in the second half. And then obviously they ran over Villanova on their way now to running over, which look, we all want an entertaining game. I want an entertaining game, but I think we already got that. I think that the UNC Duke game,
that was it.
That was nationwide. That was the championship.
And tonight,
and look, they delivered. That game was fantastic. It was an unbelievable basketball game. But I think that was the national championship.
That was it.
Yeah.
Tonight's going to be a good half.
That was the Bills. That was the Bills Kansas City Chiefs game. That was the Super Bowl before the Super Bowl. Yeah, exactly. So I think this is exactly what is.
That's a damn good point there, Jeff.
That's what I do.
That's what you do. You're the quarterback.
Make good points.
QB1. When can I be QB1?
Right? Here's a crazy stat that this is crazy. University of North Carolina has beaten UCLA and Duke now and faces Kansas in the title game, right? No team has beaten UCLA, Duke, and Kansas in the same season ever, whether it be in the NCAA tournament or anything else. They've never done it.
Not gonna happen tonight.
I don't see it happening. Now, you like the points. You like UNC plus the 4. I say Kansas minus the 4. We're not gonna place a bet on this.
I just like the uniform. I like the powder blue. That's why I'm going with it.
Yeah, well, you saw a car, right?
Lemon.
You saw a car.
Yeah. I saw the. What are you talking about? A car, not just a car. I'll post it up on my Facebook. Looking for it. It was a Oilers truck, and it was a modern day.
And another thing, when we were talking about this earlier, I told you about Bacot being hurt, and he said after the game, you're gonna have to cut off my leg in order to play. And I brought in the NBA about this. Listen to the players. Okay, check this out. This is a list of the players that have missed games since Thursday. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, Ja Morant, Devin Booker, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler, Zion, Jamal Murray, Ben Simmons.
That's the league.
Bro, Why are people going to watch? Why would you go? Like when you buy a ticket to go to a basketball game, you go to see these guys.
So what? But what?
That is 11 teams, bro.
Man, what are they teaching the youth though?
So that's what. So it goes back to my point about how this kid from UNC is like you got to. And well, that's why I think the NBA has a massive problem right now. Like
bad,
LeBron James saying they are in must-win situations at the end of his career. Like who cares? To play,
yeah.
Like and
go out.
He hasn't said I can't play. Now that's different. If he said, "Hey, look, he hasn't said, look, I'm going to be out 2 to 4 weeks," like nothing. He's just like, I'm not playing tonight. These are must-win games. And if you go, this is the Lakers, the Golden State Warriors, the Washington Wizards, the Portland Trailblazers, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Phoenix Suns, the LA Clippers, the Chicago Bulls. Kids are buying tickets to these games, expecting these stars to play, and they sit out. And that is not that's the NBA now. It's been normalized to say I don't want to play, and the coaches no longer run their team. Right. It's the players that run the team. Like coaches, you can barely even name head coaches anymore.
No, and they made it like that for the players' union.
They've got to change that, man. Yeah, it's got to change.
I don't know how it's going to change. They've set that. That's something they've bargained on. So. Now they've taken out the coach that's going to hold them accountable. Now they got a coach that's just an order taker. Oh, and I said it. You heard me.
An order taker. Yeah. Well,
why are so many not playing? Because they're weak.
I think LeBron. It sounds terrible, man. And there's a lot of LeBron haters out there. I'm not a hater, but I do think that he changed the game for the worse. And this is part of it about how he just brings people, just basically runs team. He goes in for 3 or 4 years into a team and destroys the entire organization, and then just leaves. And like, I'm LeBron, so I can do what I want. And it's
like a home record.
And it's normalizing getting hurt. But here's an incredible stat for you. 4 years ago, the Suns, Grizzlies, and Mavericks were the 3 worst teams in the West. And today, with 3 games left before the regular season ends, they're the best teams in the West. 3 years ago, Suns, Grizzlies, Mavericks, the worst teams, and now they're the best. And I like that because I love these young stars, Devin Booker. I love Luka, Ja Morant. I want LeBron to retire and let these guys who really want to play the game of basketball get in there and start playing basketball again to where I can watch it. Right. It's not fun.
No, it's not.
I don't know these guys' names that are playing.
Have you seen the amount of people that go to the games?
Because all the starters sit and they just bring in these random people.
They're getting paid, bro.
The Lakers, I told you earlier, the Lakers had 39 different rosters or different starters this year. The starting lineups.
That's a real good team chemistry there.
Jeez.
Real good job there. Real good job there, LeBron.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching Sports with Balls, man. We've been having a blast up here. Cannot wait. We have another show Thursday. It'll be our baseball special. That's all tentative on what Tiger Woods says tomorrow because it might be a baseball / Masters show because I'm going to be absolutely excited. If Tiger plays in the Masters, it's going to change my weekend. Probably. Sorry.
Well, it's going to change a lot of people's weekend.
Well, I mean, I'm supposed to look. I've got a group of people going to Galveston with the kids and everything. But look, I won't be there. But the kids, look, I'm going to be watching. And sorry, the kids are going to be being babysat.
Well, the kids need to go out and play.
I have work to do.
No, the kids need to go out and play anyway. They don't need dad helicoptering around. Good. Let them go out and play. Let them get hurt. Okay, maybe let them cook some s'mores or something. Actually, they cook the s'mores, not the mom, not the dad, the kids. Just give them a chance. Give them a chance.
All right, guys, man, look, a couple of things I want to get into is some little bit of baseball because it does start on the 7th, man. Just some crazy stats that I've been looking up. Current players this year making more money this season than the entire Oakland A's lineup. Their payroll is $33 million this year, right?
Yeah.
Matt Scherzer, $43 million. Corey Seager, $37 million. Anthony Rendon, $37 million. Gary Cole, $36 million. And Carlos Correa, $35 million. Well, all single players will make more than the entire Oakland Athletics lineup. Their entire organization. That's insane. And this is the Oakland A's. Listen to the players they've lost or traded this offseason. Sean Manaea, Matt Chapman, Chris Bassett, Matt Olson, Mark Hannon, Sterling Marte, Josh Harrison, Jake Digman, Sergio Romo, Andrew Chapman, Mike Fiers. F you, bro.
Oh, you mean the rat?
Yeah, Jake Diekman and Yasser Pettit.
Still a rat.
They've lost every single one of those players this offseason. The Oakland A's are tanking. Unless that Moneyball movie is true. and they somehow come up with $33 million payroll and make the playoffs, which I highly doubt. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Right now, the power rankings in baseball: number 1, the LA Dodgers; number 2, Toronto. Toronto is, if they can stay healthy, and George Springer and Vlad Guerrero Jr. can stay healthy, that team is going to be explosive. They are good.
They're going to be nasty.
I don't know why they have the Chicago White Sox up here at number 3. I don't know.
Pitching.
Milwaukee Brewers are pretty good. Tampa Bay at number 5. The New York Yankees at number 6, which I say no. If Yankees are in there, they're number 10. Houston Astros at number 7, Atlanta Braves 8, San Francisco Giants 9, and Padres number 10. That rounds out your power rankings for the MLB this year, and I cannot wait for this season to start, and it starts on Thursday.
Man.
But I'll give you another crazy thing that's going on in baseball right now, because they're trying to make a lot of changes to make the games more interesting. The 2022 Los Angeles Angels will play 19 games against the Texas Rangers, right? Now, get it?
What?
Yeah, look, 19 games against the Texas Rangers, right? And none against the San Diego Padres, who are down the street from them.
Makes sense.
No. So right now the league is trying to figure out how they're going to realign the divisions, which I love. They need to do that. They have got to figure out a way to realign these divisions to where it makes sense. They play 19 games against the Rangers halfway across the country, and they don't even play they don't have to play 19 against the Padres, but 10.
Yeah.
8, like something, man, like 2 4-game series. That would be fantastic. But MLB is flirting with realignment, man, and I'm all for it.
Yeah,
I really am.
I do not,
especially since now it's a universal DH. Who cares where you are? It doesn't matter what league.
Doesn't matter.
So I'm all for a realignment. Let's get it on.
That's a good point to talk about. Some of the things.
Thursday? We're getting it on Thursday.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, all the new rules. We'll break down some new rules. We'll break down everything with baseball and what's going on, because it does kick off Thursday, and so does the Masters. And we'll wait and see tomorrow on Tiger Woods, but we'll know at 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Man, got to thank Stephen Pruitt and his product, guys. Pruitt. Oh, Stuart. I said Pruitt like Desi Pruitt. That's my boy. Go to www.cleanathlete.org. Man, his product is amazing. We'll put it up on Sports with Balls, all the pages here when I get done. We'll put up his product. It's a bottle. It's a spray bottle. It comes in a little handy pack of 4 ounce. Yeah, 400 sprays. It's all natural. It's like a liquid mask for your face. It has no odor. It's fantastic, man. It's good for your kids. It's good for sports teams. It's good for everything.
I take it after I work out, because I go straight from the Memorial Park. I do my runs. I do my push-ups, sit-ups, and all that good stuff. And then I had court jury duty day. So I used it to spray some of my sensitive parts.
Steven, it's your sensitive parts.
Yeah, it's a disinfectant.
Yeah, now I do got to refund Steven.
No.
Underarm.
Yeah, disinfectant, man. And it's natural. There's no aluminum in it. And hey, Steven, I'm not going to plug too much, but I did use it also to remove glue off my window.
Damn. So y'all are listening, go to www.cleanathlete.org. That way I don't have to refund Steven his money. So it'd be nice.
I've already sold almost 740 locations for that thing.
Oh, man, we're going to have a good time on here on Sports with Balls. Man, also have to thank Brian White, man, best attorney in the business, 713-500-5000. Corey from Fitz Roofing, FITZroofing.com, 832-521-3001. Give him a shout. Want to thank Construction Concepts, man, changing corporate culture one design at a time. From hospitality, corporate luxury retail, and medical facilities, their team of experts can create or update a space that exceeds your expectation. Give them a call, 713-589-2682. That's buildithouston.com.
Josh, I ran into Josh this past Saturday in his shop.
Gotta thank Joe too, man. Joe Applewhite Realty, 713-291-5270. Everything he touches turns to sold. Man, that guy kills it in the real estate market, man.
Hey, man,
like unbelievable. He's everywhere.
I got a house for him.
You do?
I got a few.
His number's right there on the screen.
I got you, Joe. We need to talk.
Give him a shout. And obviously, Christian's Tailgate here. We'll be back here Thursday, man. Look, you guys go follow us on all of our platforms. Get us on YouTube. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's free. Just click on it. You can watch us there too. Man, Thursday's show is going to be phenomenal. I cannot wait. I've already started writing it. It's going to be amazing, and I have some incredible news about the Sports with Balls to share with you guys on Thursday as well. So, go Kansas.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. Go Kansas, brother. Kansas -4. You got 20 minutes to get your bet in. That's what I'm taking. Mike's taking the points and UNC, so I can't wait, man. But look, for Jeff Michael and Mike Scarborough, this is Sports with Balls, y'all.